was no shouting, no slam door, no final fight that we couldn't ignore. No angry letter, no desperate phone call, just the slow, steady closing of the wall. We moved in separate orbits, side by side, with nowhere left for honesty to hide. We shared the same room, shared the same bed, but our conversation was functionally dead. It wasn't a fire that burned too bright, it was a candle snuffed out in the night. No one heard the final fragile breath, no witness to the slow, emotional death. We just watched the feelings start to fade, a mutual, terrifying parade. No one spoke the truth, no one made a sound. Love died in silence on common ground. We'd ask about the day, polite and cool, playing the part of the perfect happy fool. We walked on eggshells, thin and near to break, for goodness knows whose fragile quiet sake. We had the chance to scream and bleed, to plant a fighting healing seed, but we chose the path of least resistance then, and locked away the feeling deep within. It wasn't a fire that burned too bright, it I've spent months running from the truth, trying to recapture my lost youth. You came too much and slept too little, tried to build a heart that wasn't brittle. I sought distractions loud and cheap to bury the promises I couldn't keep. But every time I ran away, the pain just waited for the next day. Stop fighting the current, stop trying to swim, just let the water flow over the brim. Don't rush the process, don't rush the release. You have to accept the lack of peace. Put down the shield and drop the guard this time. Let the pain feel hard. Close your eyes and count to 10. Breathe slow, let it hurt, and start again. It's not a weakness to admit defeat, it's the necessary bitter receipt. You can't skip the sadness on the track. You can't rewind and you can't go back. I know the silence is oppressive, deep, but this is the secret your soul must keep. You have to walk through the fire alone to claim the self that you have truly grown. Stop fighting the current, stop trying to swim, just let the water flow over the brim. Don't rush the process, don't rush the release. You have to accept the lack of peace. Put down the shield and drop the guard this time. Let the pain feel hard. Close your eyes and count to 10. Breathe slow, let it hurt, and start again. The rush to heal is just another form of flight, a way to cheat the shadows of the night. But the wound needs air, it needs a light of day. So let the tears fall, let them have their way. This moment of acceptance is the key to setting the broken prisoner free. Stop fighting the current, stop trying to swim, just let the water flow over the brim. Don't rush the process, don't rush the release. You have to accept the lack of peace. Put down the shield and drop the guard this time. Let the pain feel hard. Close your eyes and count to 10. Breathe slow, let it hurt. Breathe in, breathe out, let it hurt. Breathe slow, let it hurt. stories about my retreat, saying I just gave up and admitted defeat. You might claim the silence was my choice, that I walked away without a final voice. But you don't recall the sleepless nights, wrestling with all our desperate fights, the constant mending, the tireless race, trying to hold on to this fragile place. I was the last light burning in the room, fighting hard against the coming gloom. I held the line, I carried the weight, praying that love could somehow conquer hate. My hands were bleeding from the frantic grip, holding together this sinking ship. You can't accuse me of turning away. You need to remember, I tried to stay. I gave up my passions, I gave up my friends, believing this burden would finally mend. I changed the way I walked, the way I spoke, just to avoid the tension you evoked. I minimized your flaws, magnified your worth, sacrificing all my personal birth, the freedom just to make you feel secure, the kind of devotion that is always pure. I was the last light burning in the room, fighting hard against the coming gloom. I held the line, I carried the weight, praying that love could somehow conquer hate. My hands were bleeding, the frantic grip, holding together this sinking ship. You can't accuse me of turning away. You need to remember, I tried to stay. The day I finally let my fingers go, it wasn't malice, it wasn't the show of pride, it was simply being spent. Every single resource I had was lent. I stood at the edge, no strength left to plead, a silent surrender to a proven need. I chose my survival over your demand, building strings that resolve to a sad, simple motif. I was the last light burning in the room, fighting hard against the coming gloom. I held the line, I carried the weight, praying that love could somehow conquer hate. My hands were bleeding, praying my frantic grip, holding together this sinking ship. You can't accuse me of turning away. You need to remember, I tried to stay. I tried, I really tried to stay. I tried to stay. The movers came and went so fast, the final brutal memory of the past. They took the guitar leaning by the door, the second coffee mug upon the floor. They cleared the clutter, made it clean, the sharpest, loneliest sight I've ever seen. The indentation where your head would rest is finally flat, put to the test. The echo of your laughter's gone. I can't believe I have to face the dawn. The walls are painted fresh and new, but they can't hide the missing view. It used to hold our fights in our embrace, but now it's just a cold blank space. No soul, no life, no history told. My room is empty, vacant and cold. I walk around and touch the wood where your photograph once proudly stood. I try to breathe the air you left behind, but there's no trace for me to find. It's surgically clean, perfectly neat, a hollow victory, a bitter defeat. When you left, you took the sound, the meaning of the solid ground. The echo of your laughter's gone. I can't believe I have to face the dawn. The walls are painted fresh and new, but they can't hide the missing view. It used to hold our fights in our embrace, but now it's just a cold blank space. No soul, no life, no history told. My room is empty, vacant and cold. I could fill it up with anything, 100 happy things I could bring. A brand new life, a brand new start, to patch the holes within my heart. But the dimensions are wrong now. It doesn't recognize me somehow. It just reflects the absence deep and the echo of your laughter's gone. I can't believe I have to face the dawn. The walls are painted fresh and new, but they can't hide the missing view. It used to hold our fights in our embrace, but now it's just a cold blank space. No soul, no life, no history told. My room is empty, vacant and cold. My room, it's just a box now. My room is empty. I check the clock, it hasn't moved since the last time I truly approved of life before the damage set in. Before the painful journey could begin. It's only Tuesday, but it feels like spring. Since the last good news that you would bring, the minutes stretch like heavy wire, refusing to burn inside the fire. Drawn out chords with an unknown sustain notes. They promised me that time would heal, that soon enough this pain wouldn't feel like a constant hammer on the soul. But I don't see the finish, don't see the goal. The future is a mountain too steep to climb. I'm stuck in the concrete of borrowed time. The sunrise and sunset are just a slow blur. Everything feels like forever. Nothing will stir. Forever. Please let the clock move. Everything feels like forever. I left the window cracked just wide to let the harsh reality inside. I didn't need the heater on to feel the chill since you were gone. The sheets are tangled, half unused, a space of comfort I refuse. The quiet breathing that I hear is only mine, devoid of fear, but heavy with the truth. It's the kind of dark that swallows sound, the deepest silence to be found. Every empty space within this room is filled up by the coming gloom. I pull the collar high up to my chin, trying to keep the desperate warmth within. Cold air, lonely night is all I find, leaving the remnants of your love behind. The moon outside is sharp and thin, reflecting the brittle state I'm in. I walk the hallway back and forth, seeking comfort, seeking worth. I remember sharing body heat, making the silence feel complete. Now every creak and every sigh reminds me that I'm just passing by. It's the kind of dark that swallows sound, the deepest silence to be found. Every empty space within this room The wise ones tell me to be smart, to pack the future and rebuild the heart. They list the reasons clear and loud why I should scatter you into the cloud. Every sign points straight to the end. The break is final, can never mend. I know the logic, I know the math. I see the clear divergent path. But deep beneath the heavy doubt, a tiny candle won't go out. A fragile flickering burning wire, fueled by a stubborn small desire. It defies the facts, it defies the truth. A stubborn remnant of my youth. Though the door is locked and the gate is shut, I'm still holding on to hope. But it's barely hanging on by a thread. I checked my phone just before dawn, thinking maybe you weren't truly gone. I listened close for footsteps near, ignoring the clock that marks the passing year. It's foolish, maybe even cruel, to be the only one playing the fool. But if I let this feeling die, then what is left beneath this sky? Just empty silence, cold and vast. But deep beneath the heavy guide, a tiny candle won't go out. A fragile flickering burning wire, fueled by a stubborn small desire. It defies the facts, it defies the truth. A stubborn remnant of my youth. Though the door is locked and the gate is shut, I'm still holding on to hope. But it's barely hanging on by a thread. It's the smallest reason to survive, a way to keep the past alive. I know it hurts, this constant strain, waiting for sun inside the rain. But if I let it go, I let you go. And that's a depth of fear I don't know. Slightly before returning to soft dynamics. But deep beneath the heavy doubt, a tiny candle won't go out. A fragile flickering burning wire, fueled by a stubborn small desire. It defies the facts, it defies the truth. A stubborn remnant of my youth. Though the door is locked and the gate is shut, I'm still holding on to hope. But it's barely hanging on by a thread. Just a little hope. Please don't go out. Still holding on to hope. I remember the clock face saying 3, the exact moment you walked away from me. The coffee coffee cup was halfway to my mouth. The wind was blowing softly from the south. And then the silence hit the air, a heavy stillness beyond compare. The second hand refused to move. The universe had nothing left to prove. The traffic lights went dark and cold. The story ceased that used to be told. The birds fell silent on the wire. All motion vanished, dampening the fire. I'm trapped inside this single frame, whispering your meaningless name. Gravity broke, the sun declined. The world just stopped turning, left me behind. I stayed right here for days and nights, ignoring all the blinking warning lights. The dust collected on the floor. I never even reached for the door, because outside felt dangerous and fast, a future that belonged only to the past. But here in this frozen time and space, I still see your beautiful fading face. The traffic lights went dark and cold. The story ceased that used to be told. The birds fell silent on the wire. All motion vanished, dampening the fire. I'm trapped inside this single frame, whispering your meaningless name. Gravity broke, the sun declined. The world just stopped turning, left me behind. The experts say time keeps moving on, that don't always follow every dawn. But they don't know the core of my fear, that I am stuck forever right here, living in that critical second of loss, paying the devastating bitter cross. The traffic lights went dark and cold. The story ceased that used to be told. The birds fell silent on the wire. All motion vanished, dampening the fire. I'm trapped inside this single frame, whispering your meaningless name. Gravity broke, the sun declined. The world just stopped turning, left me behind. Stop turning, I'm still here. The world just stopped turning. I used to dread the fading sun, hated the quiet when the day was done. I'd turn on every light I owned, afraid of being truly alone. I'd call a friend, I'd turn up the sound, just to feel like someone was around. But since you left, the fear has changed, my sense of comfort rearranged. The dark is quieter, the dark is true. It asks for nothing, unlike you. It doesn't judge, it doesn't leave, it just blankets the world in reprieve. The lonely air and the cold, quiet walls answer none of my desperate calls. So I let the protecting my solitary runless round. The dark is quieter, the dark is true. It asks for nothing, unlike you. It doesn't judge, it doesn't leave. It just blankets the world in reprieve. The lonely air and the cold, quiet walls answer none of my desperate calls. So I let the darkness creep and climb, and the shadows keep me company this time. I turned away the helpful hand because they wouldn't understand that light means questions, light means hope, and right now I just need room to cope. The shadows are honest, they show the lack. There's no point in trying to go back. I'm safe here in the mute gray. The dark is quieter, the dark is true. It asks for nothing, unlike you. It doesn't judge, it doesn't leave. It just blankets the world in reprieve. The lonely air and the cold, quiet walls answer none of my desperate calls. So I let the darkness creep and climb, and the shadows keep me company this time. My company, they stay with me. Shadows keep me company. There was a time I swore your name was the brightest, most beautiful flame. I'd count the minutes till you arrived, feeling like Bronson. I truly thrived. The sun was warmer, the sky more vast. I believe that feeling would always last. If I could bottle that perfect start, I'd keep it safe within my heart. But the wreckage that you left behind, the endless dark chaos in my mind, it costs too much to pay this debt, to live with everything I can't forget. If I could choose to go back in time before the first perfect lovely chime, I'd turn away and save my It's not just anger, it's not just spite. It's a desperate search for the end of the light. The pain is a permanent physical blow, a burden I didn't sign up to tow. And every good memory is poisoned and soured by the way that you vanished, the way you devoured my trust in my heart. Without a single care, I wish I never knew you were there. The music's low, a vinyl hiss, playing a tune that we used to kiss to in the moments when the world felt far. Beneath the light of our single star. Now I'm standing in the empty room, caught in the shadow of this quiet doom. I close my eyes and reach my hand out wide to grasp the ghost that stands beside. It's a solitary, mournful sway, trying to chase the silence away. One step forward, two steps back, stuck on a painful looping track. I can barely lift my feet off the ground with the biggest anchor I have found. This walls of sorrow, cold and deep, a heavy heart slow, dance while the memories sleep. I lean my head against the space where I remember feeling your embrace. I follow the rhythm that only I hear, a painful echo meant to disappear. I'm dancing with the absence you create, arriving late at an open, empty gate. I whisper the words you used to say, hoping they guide me through the fray. It's a solitary, mournful sway, trying to chase the silence away. One step forward, two steps back, stuck on steps and I almost stop. The illusion threatens to finally drop, but I keep moving, slow and strained. The only ritual that has remained. This silent movement is my prayer, a desperate offering to the empty air. It's a solitary, mournful sway, trying to chase the silence away. One step forward, two steps back, stuck on a painful looping track. I can barely lift my feet off the ground. With the biggest anchor I have found, these walls of sorrow, cold and deep. A heavy heart, slow dance while the memories sleep. One, two, three. Slow dance, heavy heart. You were the compass when I drifted wide, the steady hand that always used to guide. You were the beacon on the rocky shore, the thing I knew I could depend on for a direction in the darkest storm. You kept my fragile existence warm, but the fog rolled in the day. You chose to flee and took the only sun that shone for me. Now I'm stranded here on open water, a ship without its necessary charter. The stars are covered, I can't read the map, stuck in the silence of this painful trap. I stumble through the hours, day and night, completely lost without your light. I keep reaching out for what isn't there, drowning slowly in the cold, dark air. I search the shadows for a glimpse of hope, a reason to believe I can still cope. I try to spark the match of self-control, can't see, lost without your light. I saw the wedding dress in white. I pictured moving day, morning light. I mentally reserved the names we'd choose for the things we'd build and the things we'd never lose. I had the blueprint framed and clear, a perfect house to banish every fear. I built a life on shaky ground. Believe the future could be found. But the fairy tale got shredded, pulled apart, a sudden puncture in the fragile heart. There's no rearranging the pieces now, no way to repair this broken vow. I have to rip the bandage off the wound, accept the truth without a single sound. The final chapter closes on the page. It's never gonna be us, trapped in this cage. We try to force the wrong shapes to fit, with sheer conviction we wouldn't quit. We pushed and pulled against the tide, until the pressure crushed the life inside. You're moving forward down a separate lane, and I'm still counting every single strain. It's hard to look at all the time we spent, knowing it was borrowed, only lent. But the fairy tale got shredded, pulled apart, a sudden puncture in the fragile heart. There's no rearranging the pieces now, no way to repair this broken vow. I have to rip the bandage off the wound, accept the truth without a single sound. The final chapter closes on the page. It's never gonna be us, trapped in this cage. I'll stop checking for your flight, I'll turn off the eerie imaginary light. The hardest goodbye is not the final word, it's letting go of the life that was deferred. I have to learn to be just me again, outside the comfort of your name. And then I'll finally stand alone and see. That's the moment I set myself free. But the fairy tale got shredded, pulled apart, a sudden puncture in the fragile heart. There's no rearranging the pieces now, no way to repair this broken vow. I have to rip the bandage off the wound, accept the truth without a single sound. The final chapter closes on the page. It's never gonna be us, trapped in this cage. Not us, never us. I have to let that future go. I used to know the curve of your smile, the tiny scar that took a little while to notice, like man beneath your eye. I could draw the map of you beneath the sky. I could recite the jokes you always told before our story finally got too cold. It was all sharp, focused, bright and clear, a perfect portrait, always near. But now the edges start to blur, the details of your face confer a vague resemblance, light and gray. You're slipping further every day. I try to hold the picture tight, but it dissolves into the night. It's not the loss of you I dread, but the thought of the memories left unsaid. You're becoming, to my deepest fear, just a fading memory, disappearing here. The sound of your voice is getting thin. I search for it when the silence rushes in. I used to smell your favorite scents in every passing moment spent, but now I have to concentrate so hard to find the fragments in this broken yard. I look at photographs, they feel untrue, like they belong to somebody new. But now the edges start to blur, the details of your face confer a vague resemblance, light and gray. You're slipping further every day. I try to hold the picture tight, but it dissolves into the night. It's not the loss of you I dread, but the thought of the memories left unsaid. You're becoming, to my deepest fear, just a fading memory. This that healing looks like then, losing the when and where and why and when. A slow deletion, soft and kind, leaving nothing tangible behind. And when the final detail is erased, will I regret the love I placed? But now the edges start to blur, the details of your face confer a vague resemblance. I make the coffee strong and hot. I park the car in the usual spot. I talk about the weather and the news. I even wear my favorite shoes. I laugh at jokes and look engaged. I keep the sadness neatly caged. They see the surface smooth and bright. They see a woman who is alright. But underneath the careful clothes is a silent tragedy that grows. A hollow chamber where my heart should be. A private, suffocating misery. I could never explain the ache that goes deep. The promises my soul must keep. This quiet suffering, dark and slow, nobody else will know. I trace your name upon the glass and watch the hopeful, happy people pass. I hear the music light and clear and wish that sorrow could disappear. But it clings to me like winter fog, dragging me beneath the heavy log. I nod and smile when they ask how I've been. I tell them I'm managing, wearing thin, but that I'll be fine. But underneath the careful clothes is a silent tragedy that grows. A hollow chamber where my heart should be. A private, suffocating misery. I could never explain the ache that goes deep. The promises my soul must keep. This quiet suffering, dark and slow, nobody else will know. They offer comfort, simple, kind and true, but they can't feel the absence of you. The weight is mine, the burden I bear, a lonely secret floating in the air. And maybe that's the way it has to be. A perfect performance just for me. And underneath the careful clothes is a silent tragedy that grows. A hollow chamber where my heart should be. A private, suffocating misery. I could never explain the ache that goes deep. The promises my soul must keep. This quiet suffering, dark and slow, nobody else will know. My secret is safe. Nobody else will know. I booked a flight and changed my name. I thought distance would erase the flame. I packed up clothes and sold the bin, left all the whispers that you said. I drove until the mountains rose and wore a face nobody knows. I talked to strangers in the street, tried to make my life feel new and sweet. But the miles don't make the heartbreak fade. It's a debt that never can be paid. It's like a shadow moving in the light, a passenger throughout the night. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but it lives deep within my side. There's no hiding place, no way to flee. I can't escape this feeling chasing me. I threw myself into the work, trying to lose myself behind the clerk's desk, or serving coffee strong and hot, hoping the memory would be forgot. I fill the hours minute by minute, cramming the days with everything in it. But the moment I pause, the moment it's quiet, the emptiness rushes in like a riot. But the miles don't make the heartbreak fade. It's a debt that never can be paid. It's like a shadow moving in the light, a passenger throughout the night. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but it lives deep within my side. There's no hiding place, no way to flee. I can't escape this feeling chasing me. I look for reasons, I've looked for the cause, I've searched for loopholes in the emotional laws. I thought if I changed the sin, rewind, I could just leave the broken woman inside. But the feeling is tethered, it's deep in my soul. It's not just a wound, it's swallowed the whole. But the miles don't make the heartbreak fade. It's a debt that never can be paid. It's like a shadow moving in the light, a passenger throughout the night. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but it lives deep within my side. There's no hiding place, no way to flee. I can't escape this feeling chasing me. I can't escape, it's always here. I remember summer in your eyes, A blue so bright it caught the skies. The world was light and sharp and clean, like every color had been washed and seen. We chased the sun across the coast. You were the thing I loved the most. I thought that warmth would never cease, living in perpetual golden peace. But then you left and took the light, replacing everything with night. It's an endless, heavy, flat expanse. No shadows move, no hope, no chance. The filter changed on everything I see. A permanent cold reality. The blue is gone, the contrast fell somehow. The sky is gray now. The trees are still green, the roads are still paved, but the happiness they hold is no longer saved. For me, I just watch it from behind the glass, letting the joyful, bright moments pass. I try to recall the sunny haze from those uncomplicated golden days, but the memory feels faded, thin like the life that I used to live in. But then you left and took the light, replacing everything with night. It's an endless, heavy, flat expanse. No shadows move, no hope, no chance. The filter changed on everything I see. A permanent cold reality. The blue is gone, the contrast fell somehow. The sky is gray. Realize the sky is gray. It's not just rain, it's not just storm. This is the new eternal norm. A heavy blanket pulled above, reflecting the cold absence of your love. I wonder if you see the sun, or if your world too is undone. But then you left and took the light, replacing everything with night. It's an endless, heavy, flat expanse. No shadows move, no hope, no chance. The filter changed on everything I see. A permanent cold reality. The blue is gone, the contrast fell somehow. The sky is gray now. The sky is gray now. It'll never be blue again. The sky is gray now. I used to hide the places where I broke, the words I should have said but never spoke. I wore a mask of seamless, perfect skin, tried to pretend the hurt had never been. I used foundation to cover the stain, told myself the memories were just rain. But every time I looked into the glass, I saw the light that was about to pass. They tried to smooth me out, they tried to mend, told me to forget and just pretend. sharp fall. The silent ones behind the bedroom wall. The deep set lines around my weary eyes, from nights I spent beneath the weeping skies. Each stitch and tear represents a cost for something beautiful that I have lost. But now I look at them with strange respect. They're not the cause of pain, they're the effect. They tried to smooth me out, they tried to mend, told me to forget and just pretend. But the jagged edges show where I survived, the living proof that I came out alive. I won't erase the lines where I was burned, the bitter lessons that my spirit learned. Forget the mirror, forget the sweet lie. Scars are my truth, they testify. I stopped searching for the perfect cure, the healing that would make me pure. Because perfection is a hollow space, I'd rather have this complicated grace. These cracks are where the light gets in, the story of where I begin again. They tried to smooth me out, they tried to mend, told me to forget and just pretend. But the jagged edges show where I survived, the living proof that I came out alive. I won't erase the lines where I was burned, the bitter lessons that my spirit learned. Forget the mirror, forget the sweet lie. Scars of my truth, they testify. My truth, I wear them like a badge, scars are my truth. I saw the timestamp tick to blue, which means you opened it and saw it too. The three small dots that flashed for a while made me pause, almost made me smile. And nervous energy, a sudden hope, a reason to cling to the fragile rope. But the dots disappeared, the screen went blank, and the silence hit with a metal clang. It's a tiny action, a flicker of a light, but it ruined the rest of my lonely night. It's not that you didn't see the text, it's the conscious choice of what came next. You had the power to stop the dread, but you just took the words and left me on read. A digital ghosting, cruel and concise. I paid the high price of waiting twice. My friends say just move on, it's a phase. There are better connections in these digital days, but they don't see the way that number burns. The cycle of checking, the way the heart churns. Did you scoff? Did you laugh? Did you simply not care? Was my vulnerability just hung in the air? choice of what came next. You had the power to stop the dread, but you just took the words and left me on read. A digital ghosting, cruel and concise. I paid the high price of waiting twice. I'd rather have fire, I'd rather have a fight than this cool, calculated lack of light. At least an argument means you're near, but this indifference is what I truly fear. The final confirmation, stark and cold, that I am not worth the story to be told. It's a tiny action, a flicker of a light, but it ruined the rest of my lonely night. It's not that you didn't see the text, it's the conscious choice of what came next. You had the power to stop the dread, but you just took the words and left me on read. A digital ghosting, cruel and concise. I paid the high price of waiting twice. Still blue, I guess that's all I needed from you. Left me on read. I held the memory tight for years, protected it through all the tears. It felt like keeping you alive, the last reason my spirit could thrive. I built a shrine within my mind, left the cruel reality behind. But the anchor you became weighs down. I'm drowning now beneath this town of what could have been. So now I stand here in the dust, collecting the pieces of shattered trust. The fight is over, the battle won by faith. I'm opening the iron gate. I don't need to shout it to the falling snow. Just whisper goodbye, let go. Let the fragile promise finally end. I cannot afford to break and bend. The photograph goes in the drawer. I won't look at your face anymore. The scent of your perfume, I'll wash it away to face the stark reality of the day. It's not forgetting, it's not erased, but putting everything back in its place. A place where it can't harm me deep while the rest of the world is fast asleep. So now I stand here in the dust, collecting the pieces of shattered trust. now I stand here in the dust, collecting the pieces of shattered trust. The fight is over, the battle won by fate. I'm opening the iron gate. I don't need to shout into the falling snow, just whisper goodbye, let go. Let the fragile promise finally I drive past here almost every day. I always look the other way. It used to be just concrete and light. Now it's etched in black and white. The curb is stained where the old truck sat. The chipped stone bench of her worked alone. It doesn't look like tragedy, I know. Just a normal place where people come and go. But for me, the air is thin and cold, a story that can never be told to anyone who doesn't understand. I still feel the slip of your hand right here beneath the sickly street lamp glow. This is where I lost you, soft and slow. Every time I breathe and pass this view, I lose you all over again, brand new. It was just a word of turning back, a simple choice upon a railroad track. You stood so still, your eyes averted low, and everything changed in the falling snow. No yelling match, no desperate plea, just silent absence taking hold of me. I didn't reach, I didn't try to chase, never be told to anyone who doesn't understand. I still feel the slip of your hand right here beneath the sickly street of let go. This is where I lost you, soft and slow. Every time I breathe and pass this view, I lose you all over again, brand new. I lost you right here. I can't escape this place, my dear. This is where I lost you. I stood outside the window pane, watched the clouds turn heavy gray. I thought the downpour, hard and fast, would finally cleanse the memory of the past. I let the cold air hit my face, hoping the water would erase the stubborn stain you left behind, the residue you burned into my mind. The streets are flooded, the gutters run wild, every drop falls heavy and piled. It cleans the pavement, it cleans the stone, but leaves a deep ache inside me alone. I waited for magic, I waited for change, but sorrow resists the torrential range. This cold hard truth is what the skies bring. Rain washes away nothing. I walked out barefoot in the street, letting the water drown my feet. I wanted every tear I cried to blend with the currents, finally hide. I looked up high to meet the storm, to trade the chill for something warm, but all I got was soaking wet, and every painful word I can't forget. The streets are flooded, the gutters run wild, every drop falls heavy and piled. It cleans the pavement, it cleans the stone, but leaves the deep ache inside me alone. I waited for magic, I waited for change, but sorrow resists the torrential range. This cold hard truth is what the skies bring. Rain washes away nothing. The world gets clear, refreshed and new. When the storm is over, the clouds push through, but I'm still dusty, rusted and scarred, trapped in the mess that was left in the yard. My broken heart is waterproof, it holds the hurt, providing proof. Until heavy rain and distant thunder, the streets are flooded, the gutters run wild, every drop falls heavy and piled. It cleans the pavement, it cleans the stone, but leaves the deep ache inside me alone. I waited for magic, I waited for change, but sorrow are closed tight. I'm living completely outside of the light. No calls to return, no messages to send. Just waiting for this heavy night to end. I wrap myself up in the thickest gray blanket, hoping the silence would just finally break it. But silence is louder, it screams out your name. So I turn up the volume to hide the shame. Yeah, I've got the cure, the only thing that works. A playlist of heartbreak, avoiding the perks. I don't need the sunshine, I don't need the bright. I need the comfort of shared lonely night. Spinning round and round, it doesn't skip a beat, just sad songs on repeat. They know the feeling, they understand the pain, washing over me like a cold, cleansing rain. The lyrics are mine, every single word true. It feels like the singers are talking to you. They map out the distance you left in your wake. The promises shattered, the mistakes we couldn't take. I sing along softly, a cracked and low hum, waiting for morning to finally come. But morning just means I have to pretend. So I stay here until the album must end. Yeah, I've got the cure, the only thing that works. A playlist of heartbreak, avoiding the perks. I don't need the sunshine, I don't need the bright. I need the comfort of shared lonely night. Spinning round and round, it doesn't skip a beat, just sad songs on repeat. They know the feeling, they understand the pain, washing over me like a cold, cleansing rain. A friend tried to call with some crooked advice, said turn off the misery, pay the high price. But the faster the rhythm, the emptier I feel. It takes the slow minor chords to make it real. I want the guitar to weep and to moan, because for this moment I'm not truly Yeah, I've got the cure, the only thing that works. A playlist of heartbreak, avoiding the perks. I don't need the sunshine, I don't need the bright. I need the comfort of shared lonely night. Spinning round and round, it doesn't skip a beat, just sad songs on repeat. They know the feeling, they understand the pain, washing over me like a cold, cleansing rain on repeat. Just let the sad songs play. Sad songs on repeat. last thing I remember was the kitchen light, and you saying you'd be home before the night. You kissed me softly, just a gentle touch, never hidden it would hurt this much. The note was short, just 3 cold lines, no explanation, no clear signs. You took your phone, you took your keys, and left me drowning in the quiet seas. I replay the last hour, minute by minute, looking for the flaw that might be in it. Was it something I said, or something I didn't do? Did I miss the moment I started to lose you? My throat is dry from calling your name low. The only question I need to know, the simple, painful truth that cuts me through. Why did you go? The clothes are still hanging, your side of the closet's full. A cruel reminder pulling me like a tidal pull. If you were unhappy, why didn't you speak? Why let the silence make me weak? You didn't fight, you didn't cry, you just vanished beneath a clear blue sky. Did I mean so little? Was it all a lie? I deserve a reason, I deserve a reply. I replay the last hour, minute by minute, looking for the flaw that might be in it. Was it something I said, or something I didn't do? Did I miss the moment I started to lose you? My throat is dry from calling your name low. The only question I need to know, the simple, painful truth that cuts me through. Why'd you go? I've imagined 100 scenarios, a sudden call, a change of heart, a hero's reason for leaving the life we made, a debt that had to be finally paid. But the truth is cold and the silence is clear. You just walked out and left me right here. I replay the last hour, minute by minute, looking for the flaw that might be in it. Was it something I said, or something I didn't do? Did I miss the moment I started to lose you? My throat is dry from calling your name low. The only question I need to know, the simple, painful truth that cuts me through. Why did you go? Why? Tell me. Why did you go? Why did you go? I held the pieces in my hands, try to fit them to your old demands. There were jagged edges, sharp and deep, secrets that the surface tried to keep. I used the strongest glue I found, Tried to silence every broken sound. I wanted the picture to look the same before the shattering, before the flame. But glass cracks only once you see, and hearts don't heal symmetrically. You can polish them up and pretend that they're fine, but the fault lines are etched in every line. Now I finally understand what's true. Some damage done can't be undone by you. This final painful lesson I must send. Broken things never mend. We tried to chase the way back home through fields of tears where we would roam. We swore we'd patch the tattered sail and push past every coming gale. We built a wall of fragile hope just to watch the whole thing slow and crumble down into the dust, where all our sweet and hopeful trust was finally laid to rest. And glass cracks only once you see, and hearts don't heal symmetrically. You can polish them up and pretend that they're fine, but the fault lines are etched in every line. Now I finally understand what's true. Some damage done can't be undone by you. This final painful lesson I must send. Broken wings. It's not about the strength of will, it's about the emptiness you fill. You can't rewind the harsh remark, you can't erase the sudden dark. I stopped pretending we could go back once I accepted the widening crack. It's time to set the fragments free and let them stop defining me. But glass cracks only once you see, and hearts don't heal symmetrically. You can polish them up and pretend that they're fine, but the fault lines are etched in every line. Now I finally understand what's true. Some damage done can't be undone by you. This final painful lesson I must send. Broken things never mend, never mend. The pieces are scattered in the wind. Broken things, they never mend. check the road late every night. I know the sound of every car, hoping that one will travel far and stop right here just like before, knocking softly on my door. They say that closure's a choice you make, a bitter pill that you have to take. But how do I choose to just move on when every part of me is drawn to the edge of this quiet, lonely street? I'm stuck on a loop, incomplete. I'm in the same place year after year, forever waiting for you right here. I trace the map of where you went and wonder if the time was spent just trying to escape the ties hidden deep beneath your lies. But logic fades when hope takes hold, a story that can't be told. I replay messages in my head, the final loving words you said before you drove into the haze, leaving me lost in countless days. They say that closure's a choice you make, a bitter pill that you have to take. But how do I choose to just move on when every part of me is drawn to the edge of this quiet, lonely street? I'm stuck on a loop, incomplete. I'm in the same place year after year, forever waiting for you right. The silence here is deafening, a painful, slow, repeating thing. I could pack my bags and disappear, forget the promise, lose the fear. But every morning I still rise with the same look in my hopeful eyes. A tragic loyalty, I know it's true. I don't know how to not wait for you. They say that closure's a choice you make, a bitter pill that you have to take. But how do I choose to just move on when every part of me is drawn to the edge of this quiet, lonely street? I'm stuck on a loop, incomplete. I'm in the same place year after year, forever waiting for you right here. Still waiting, I'll always wait, forever waiting for you. I threw away your favorite shirt, tried to scrub the memory of the hurt. I rearranged rearranged the living room to clear the shadow and the gloom. I changed the scent, I changed the sheets. I tried to make the silence sweet, but every corner, every wall reminds me that you never fall completely out of sight. 'Cause it's not just the memory, not just the pain, it's the phantom weight of you on the window pane. I see your shape in the kitchen light, your ghost still here. Every single night I hear your keys turn in the lock. I jump up to look at the living room clock, but the hours are empty, the space is clear, except for the fact that your ghost still here. I left the TV on all day, just so I wouldn't hear you say my name from down the hall again. A trick of the mind that drives me insane. I saw the dent in the sofa cushion deep, where you used to sit while I fell asleep. I know you're gone, I understand the truth, but logic cannot shake this youth of our love clinging tight. 'Cause it's not just the memory, not just the pain, it's the phantom weight of you on the window pane. I see your shape in the kitchen light, your ghost still here. Every single night I hear your keys turn in the lock. I jump up to look at the living room clock, but the hours are empty, the space is clear, except for the fact that your ghost still here. They tell me time will make it fade, that someday the price will be paid. But how can I heal when I see you stand with a cup of coffee in your phantom hand? I try to touch you, you turn to dust, leaving behind just shattered trust. 'Cause it's not just the memory, not just the pain, it's the phantom weight of you on the window pane. I see your shape in the kitchen light, your ghost still here. Every single night I hear your keys turn in the lock. I jump up to look at the living room clock, but the hours are empty, the space is clear, except for the fact that your ghost still here, still here. Your ghost still here. I can't escape you, dear. Your ghost still here. I should've known the moment you spoke that every grand word was already broke. I saw the light go out in your eyes, beneath the veneer of your careful disguise. You built me a castle with air and sand, and swore that forever was close in your hand. Now the dust has settled, the silence is deep, and I'm left alone with the secrets you keep. It's not even shocking, that's the hardest part. You leave a cold vacuum where once was my heart. I mark it you wrote, the desperate prayers, the whispered quote. I tried to hold you to the vow, the person you claimed you were back then and now. But your memory's short. When it comes to the pain, you wash out the guilt like a simple stain. And I'm the one standing here counting the cost of all of the certainty that I have lost. It's not even shocking, that's the hardest part. You leave a cold vacuum where once was my heart. I mark it down simply, a line in the sand, just another forgotten promise in your hand. You say that you'll change, you swear you will try, but your words are like vapor beneath the gray sky. I stopped believing the moment you lied, this predictable ending where true love is guide. I thought this time it would be different, that maybe the warning was heaven sent. But fool me once, fool me twice, fool me more. I guess I just didn't know what trust was for. You don't forget, you just decide not to care, leaving me tangled up here in despair. It's not even shocking, that's the hardest part. You leave a cold vacuum where once was my heart. I mark it down simply, a line in the sand, just another forgotten promise in your hand. You say that you'll change, you swear you will try, but your words are like vapor beneath the gray sky. I stopped believing the moment you lied, this predictable ending where true love is done. Forgotten promise, just another one down. And I still believed you. Forgotten promise. The sun came up, it didn't care that I was still breathing the same heavy air. I washed my face, checked my eyes in the glass, tried to erase the hour that just passed. The world outside is moving fast. They never know the shadow cast. I put on my smile, practiced and worn, hoping nobody sees how badly I'm torn. But the pillow still knows the truth of the quiet breakdown of my youth. The echo remains on my cheek from the words I couldn't speak. All those silent tears last night, they burned so cold and stung so bright. A flood I fought all on my own in a fortress built of cold stone. The day is loud, it keeps me busy. A dizzy blur frenzy. I answer calls and nod my head, ignoring everything that you said. I tell myself you're strong, you'll fight, and push the memory out of sight. But when the clock hand hits midnight, the heavy armor feels too tight. And the past still knows the truth of the quiet breakdown of my youth. The echo remains on my cheek from the words I couldn't speak. Oh, those silent tears last night, they burned so cold and stung so bright. A flood I fought all on my own in a fortress built of cold stone. No sound escaped, not a single cry. I just watched the hours drift by, trying to make the hurting stop. A slow, relentless, painful drop. If morning finds me looking neat, it's just the effort of defeat. The proof is in the darkness, sealed, a wound that won't be easily healed. And the past still knows the truth of the quiet breakdown of my youth. The echo remains on my cheek from the words I couldn't speak. Oh, those silent tears last night, they burned so cold and stung so bright. A flood I fought all on my own in a fortress built of cold stone. Silent tears, they came and went. A painful night, quietly spent last night. Last night. The key still turns the way it should. Familiar click, misunderstood. I walk inside, the air is thin. Just silence where your laughter's been. Every picture on the wall is mocking me with spring and fall. Remembering the warmth we knew before the winter swallowed you. It's just an empty house, cold heart. Everything's torn apart right from the start. I check the locks, I check the heat, but nothing makes this feel incomplete. The space you left is cavernous and wide. Nowhere left for me to hide. Just an empty house, cold heart, playing a role I didn't start. I still sleep on your side of the bed to feel the ghost where your head rested. I leave the porch light burning low, a foolish sign cold heart, everything's torn apart.